Hey guys, this is Beta Knights, and welcome back to another peaceful episode of Let's Play Pokemon Colosseum. In the last episode, I showed off the summit of Mount Battle, and we defeated Mount Battlemaster Somek. And while we were up there, we actually found the third and final time flute in this game. So I'm pretty sure you guys can assume what's coming up next. And this is a big change of scenery from the last episode, isn't it? I want to be out here. No, Sweeto, go away. God, I still say this is one of the most beautiful places in the game right here. The music just helps it so much. I would love to sleep here. Even if the ground does look like the time gears from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, the second generation of them. Anyway, without further ado, how about we use that time flute? And yeah, as you guys can see, I kind of got some more items here prepping for the upcoming battles. But let's get to what we all want to see. Raikou opened the door to its heart and regained the move Rain Dance. Yay! And he got a ribbon. Nope. Nope, not the items. Let's see. What did Raikou get here? Hardy nature, not the best, but oh well. Got Rain Dance, Leer, Quick Attack, and Thunder. Okay, we got 2 out of 4. It's good enough. Although Leer and Quick Attack, I guess, do other uses. But yeah, guys, so that's Raikou. In case you want to use it on your team, there are the moves it'll learn directly after Purification. And as I sit here and take a moment to relish in one of my favorite places in the game, well, for you guys in a moment, we'll be back in Realgam Tower for the true meat of this episode. Be right back, guys. Okay, guys, and I'm back, and as you can see here, before we continue on, sadly, since we actually left the Realgam Tower and had to come back, Gonsap is now gone, but don't you fret, it's not the last we'll see of him. Anyway, guys, it's on to the final fight. Now, whatever Pokemon you have with you at the time, or in your first 2 slots, you won't have a chance to switch them from here on out, I believe. At least not to my knowledge, I guess we'll find out. So whatever Pokemon you're bringing out, make sure they're the ones that you want out for the final fight. And here we go, guys. Up the final elevator to the top of Realgam Tower. Ain't that a beautiful sight? God, look at that camera angle there. Anyway, right here we enter a Colosseum which looks like it can meet the standards almost of Pokemon Battle Revolution, honestly. I really like this place. This is definitely one of my favorite Colosseums in the game. What kept you, Beta? I worried that perhaps Gonsap had beaten you. Excuse me. Don't need NASCAR or burping now. The time has come for you to pay off some debts. We'll have you battle as payment towards the huge losses you inflicted on us. I expect to see spectacular battling out of you. After all, you're here to entertain. Wahahaha! And yes, guys, we are thrown into what I suspect to be a very Colosseum-esque series of battles in which we have to defeat 4 trainers in a row. But as far as I can remember, we get no healing in between each battle this time. So yeah, that could be a little troubling, but don't worry too much. If you've leveled your Pokemon a bit like me, these guys are a joke compared to who we've been battling lately. A big crowd like this, it is a little intimidating. I don't want to be embarrassed here, so I'll battle to win. And again, we got a very nifty camera angle here. But let's stop talking about the camera angle and get right into it. And we enter battle 1 of 4 against Jomus. Now out of these 4 battles, 3 of the 4 will only have 3 Pokemon on them, and I believe the last one has 4 Pokemon. So yeah, again, nothing too much to worry about. And look right here, guys, we get a Shadow Pokemon right off the bat. Oh great, my capture card's gonna wick out during these battles just because of how bright this place is. Let's see, how am I gonna start this? Might as well Thunder Wave Miltank there, and yeah, let's begin taking down Zangoose. Now guys, Miltank is a normal Pokemon, and Miltank is one tough cookie. As you can see from its stats up there, it is a pretty decent Pokemon. I mean, none of its stats are really too lackluster overall, and for a Pokemon of its girth and appearance, yeah, Miltank is surprisingly fast, way more so than you would expect. So that is one thing to watch out for. And if you don't have a fighting type, Miltank can give you a hard time, I will be honest. Now let's see what we can do here. It learns some pretty decent moves, like Milk Drink is its signature move, heals a ton of its HP, and being a very bulky Pokemon, that's not a good thing at all to go by. And let's see. I guess I'll focus on getting the other Pokemon out of the way while whittling down Miltank's health. But yeah, honestly, not a lot I could even say about Miltank in the first place. It's just a very bulky Pokemon, not a bad one by any means. If you guys have played the 2nd generation games, everyone harbors some small, even if it's a small degree, of hate towards Miltank just for that battle against Whitney. Yes, I know everyone remembers how hellish that battle is if you're not prepared with a fighting type. Anyway, let's see what their final Pokemon is. Porygon 2. Okay, not as dangerous as Porygon Z in the later generations, but it can be tricky. Ooh, we got it paralyzed. That's a good sign. Let's see, I'll try and take down Porygon 2, and I guess I'll go for another bite. And honestly, these last Pokemon in the final series of fights right here, honestly, they can be incredibly useful if you know how to use them. Sadly, given that it's the final fights, we don't really have any chance to use them for the actual main portion of the game, which is a bit sad. Ooh, but as you can see here, we're getting pretty lucky with Miltank. Now, for now, let's see. Well, I don't really need to do anything with Kyureki, so I think I'll start throwing some Pokeballs. What will we try out first? Now I'll go for a Great Ball first, just in case. Who knows? I may get lucky during this one. Let's go. Snag Ball, go. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Okay, guys, we're going off to a good start here. Starting off very good. And just like that, the first battle is taken down without a problem. Took a little damage to Kyureki. Got paralyzed there. Let's hope that it is healed after this battle, but I'm pretty sure we don't get any healing between these battles, which does make me a bit sad, but it's a loss we take. But don't worry, I'll tell you guys here now before you start worrying about it. You don't have to worry. We will be getting a full heal before taking on Nascor. What? That wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, come on, screen. Don't keep bugging out on me like this. Luckily for a game like Pokemon Stadium, the screen bugging out on me isn't as big of a deal as if it was, say, Metroid Prime. My turn next. And we get a bit of a wider camera angle there. Now let's see what the second guy has to deal with. As I said, you won't have any chance to switch your Pokemon in between here, so yeah, that can be a bit worrying. And out first we have Absol and Sharpedo. Two possibly dangerous Pokemon. We don't get a heal. That's gonna be very troubling with Umbreon being paralyzed, honestly. As you can see, guys, Absol is actually our first, or our Shadow Pokemon for this battle. I'm actually going to take care of that paralyzation because that is going to be a bugger for this battle. And again, I don't have any paralyzed heals, so I'm stuck with using this. Okay, guys, but Absol is a Dark-type Pokemon. Great. Absol is a Dark-type Pokemon, and as you can tell from its stats, an incredibly offensive one. Now, Absol has just phenomenal attack power, and its moves like this Sword Stance actually is making me a little bit worried to fight this thing right now. Yeah, guys, Absol has incredibly high attack power, though sadly its one main flaw is that, as you know, until 4th generation, which this game didn't make it into the cut, apparently, Absol is a Dark type, and Dark type is a special type, not a physical type, which harms Absol very much. And Absol just takes so much hurt from that. But it does learn a few moves that can take precedence of its physical stat, so there's not too much to worry about in that regard. Let's see, just paralyze this thing. I really want to paralyze it. If I could, I'd burn it. Again, given these are Dark types, the most I could do is confuse, right? But yeah, like I said, Absol, incredibly offensive Pokemon. If you give it moves like Aerial Ace and such like that, it is an incredibly strong Pokemon that will be valuable to any team. Just don't expect it to do the biggest amount of damage with... Ow. Don't expect it to do the greatest amount of damage with attacks such as Bite, which I believe is the strongest Dark-type move it can learn as well. Sadly, like Uwe here, it can't learn Crunch, which is a bit disheartening. But I think we'll manage. Now let's bring out Flame. Hopefully my screen will stop bugging out on me. It's kinda annoying because I keep having to look back and forth between the two screens. Okay, got a little lucky with my Diana there. Let's see here. I will go for our new Flamethrower toy here. And let's go for a Bite and hope this doesn't do anything too bad. Come on. Yes. And like expected from Flame's incredible special attack stat, we have taken down his Mightyena down in one hit. Oh no! No! Ah, man. I really didn't want to use Bite there. Why did I use Bite? I should have just learned from Miltank and continued on. Anyway, guys, I will be right back, it seems. Okay, guys, and I'm back again, and let's get straight into this. I already took down his other Pokemon, so all that's left is to snag Absol here, and I am keeping it at a higher HP number here because this thing apparently likes suicide. I mean, in a game where they practically make capturing mandatory no matter what, especially if you want 100% the game and get all the little secrets and stuff that appear later on, yeah, they really made these things suicidal. They really wanted to make it hard for you. See, this game made them suicidal. XD made them dangerous. Shadows, I mean. And anyway, while I was off ranting there, we actually caught Absol on the first try in that battle, which is actually surprisingly good. And so the next battle we have is, ooh, against a Cypher Peon, guys. Look at her coming out here strutting her stuff, acting like she's all that, and we get another cool camera angle. You must be Beta. I've been looking forward to meeting you. Don't you think it's a great honor to battle on this fabulous stage? I'm gonna beat you and earn my promotion to an admin. Yeah, you go ahead and do that. I will agree on the stage part, though. I do love this place. Even if my capture card apparently does not. Alright guys, let's see how this battle goes. As you can see, this girl is the one who specializes apparently in fire types. So as long as we don't bring out anything weak to fire, which I'm pretty sure is not possible for my team, we will actually be fine. And Houndoom here is our shadow Pokemon. So yeah guys, Houndoom is a dark fire type, dark type. I can never remember the order for some of these. But yeah, anyway. Houndoom is actually the sorry, wow, I'm just losing my words there. Houndoom is a fire and dark type. And actually a very good one, a very special attack oriented one. As you can see from its stats there, none of its stats are too shabby. It is a it has mixed offensive stats overall, but I would say that both of its offensive stats are actually pretty good. Although, given that it's a dark and a fire type, obviously special attack is much better. And I can actually vouch for how good Houndoom is. I used Houndoom in my XD playthrough as one of the first Pokemon on my team, actually, so I raised it from Houndour. And it is actually a very good Pokemon, so I would recommend it for after the final boss, obviously, because obviously here we can't use it against the final boss, which does kind of suck, I will admit. Ooh. Taking a hit from Sludge Bomb, apparently. And again, there's not really too much I can say about it. We don't get to use it for the actual storyline of this game, which really does suck. It's disappointing. Let's see. But it is a good special attacker, I won't deny that. And let's just hope that Houndour here doesn't give us the trouble, or Houndoom here, rather, sorry, doesn't give us the same trouble that we got from Absol. And I'm hoping Kyurem can survive this. So let's just get straight on to catching it once we take down whatever his last Pokemon is, and that would be Magcargo. Magcargo is actually the evolved form of that Slugma that we snagged earlier in the game. I'm gonna slowly whittle down his HP while hopefully flinching him time and time again, while we take down that Magcargo off to the side before it tries to do anything too destructive. And good, we're able to take down both of his non-shadow Pokemon in, well, kind of one hit. One hit from Kyurem at least. Ooh, nice, paralyzation. Either way works. And now guys, we can focus on snagging this thing. Now I'm gonna opt for a light screen there, but I'm gonna start throwing these different Pokeballs right now, just so we have a better chance of actually snagging this thing early. Because light screen actually will help against Houndoom, especially since Houndoom is, like I said, a very good special attacker. So it's useful to have something like light screen up. And yes, we're having more luck. Yay! Okay, so far all of my on-screen captures, as you guys can tell from my Pokeball count, Miltank took a few more Pokeballs than I was hoping this time. It's no good, I might be fired. If they fired every trainer that I beat in your guys' organization, you guys would be losing members faster than a freaking swarm of flies around a fly swatter. Anyway, that was a bad analogy. So yeah, Miltank took about, I think, it took 2 Great Balls and 1 Ultra Ball, so I got lucky with that. But then it took, apparently, more than the first time, but I think this is going well so far. I'm the last battler. I'll show you exactly why I was chosen to anchor our squad. You were chosen to anchor the squad because you have 4 Pokemon instead of 3. So let's just get this battle underway, guys. He's got a banana. Can I have a banana? I like bananas. Ah, not Cradily. I hate battling against Cradily. That thing is hard to take down. I think it's nails. Oh. And it seems like the giant banana tree Pokemon is our shadow Pokemon for this battle. Now guys, excuse me, as you can see, while this trainer specializes in grass types, the grass and flying type Tropius is actually our shadow Pokemon for this battle, and the one we will want to focus on taking down. Now Tropius, as I said, is a grass flying type, and a somewhat hefty one. Its defensive stats are at least average. Its HP stat is a little above average. It could take a nice amount of hits from certain types if it's not super effective. If you bring out an ice type, it will annihilate Tropius completely. But luckily for it, that the one good side of it is that, excuse me, its grass type actually neutralizes its electric weakness. So this thing doesn't have a whole large amount of weaknesses. I'm not liking this. But it's a fairly bulky Pokemon. I actually used it when I was training on Mount Battle after I beat the game during my first playthrough back when this game first came out. It wasn't part of my main team, but it was one of the Pokemon I kind of switched around a bit. Let's see. I know Kyureki is going to be going down here. You know what? Neither of my Pokemon can actually do a whole bunch of damage to Tropius. I am actually going to opt to use a potion here to heal Kyureki, because Kyureki will be very useful in this battle and the next. Well, Kyureki has lost most of its purpose for this battle now that Tropius is paralyzed. But no harm, no foul. Let's just hope this... Oh! Okay, luckily for us, Cradily is not an incredibly offensive Pokemon, so I don't have to worry too much about getting hit by it. But it will take a while to take down, and that's not a good thing. Hopefully that poison will at least whittle away at it. And let's see what we can do about checking some balls, shall we? I think I'll start off with the Great Balls, since I prefer those over Ultra Balls. Don't know why, I've just always had better luck with them ever since I was little. And we'll do some residual damage off to the side. Even though that's not residual, that's not what it means. But yeah, we got Tropius here, and like I said, this guy specializes in grass types. So, damn. I was hoping not paying attention to the capture would help like the other battles. Anyway, yeah, this guy does have other grass types. Nothing too incredibly dangerous, but it will help to just be cautious around them. Proceed with caution, don't do anything stupid around them. Okay, let's see. Now, seeing as how Cradely's not the most offensive Pokemon ever, I will actually wait for now. For now, let's see if I can switch that. I think I'll switch to Flame for now, since Flame won't take too much damage from any of these Pokemon here, for the most part, and he could be useful for the other Pokemon this guy has. Yeah, instead of throwing a ball, I'm just gonna try and bite this turn. But yeah, I was surprised when Bite actually KO'd that Absol. I mean, I know Absol doesn't have the greatest defense in the world, but still, even with the critical hit, that only does normal damage to it, and as we all know, Uwe is not known for his offensive capabilities. But I'll take it. Just shows Uwe's got a little more up his sleeve than he's given credit for, generally. Let's see. Anything I can do with Flame? Oh, no, no. I did not mean to do Sunny Day. Sorry, my screen's glitching out, so... You know, I would use Sunny Day, but I am honestly afraid of... if any of these Pokemon have Chlorophyll, which I believe Tropius here and possibly one of his other Pokemon, did not mean to be resting on Master Baller, have Chlorophyll, so Sunny Day may not be the smartest thing, even though they won't be able to do too much damage to Flame for the most part. But anyway, let's see how this goes. Come on, Ultra Ball. I believe in you. I do. One. Damn. Okay, Tropius. Let's be nice here, and yes, I know I'm juggling back and forth between Tropius and Tropius. Honestly, I don't really care. Okay. Ooh, that, on the other hand, oh, no. That, on the other hand, isn't... Oh, no. No. So close. So close, I don't like it. Yes, you die now. Okay, now that that thing's down for the count, Hopefully that at least means that Flame may be a little bit safer. Let's see, for Flame's turn, I am actually going to heal him. And yes, I know I'm using my max potions. I don't really care because I have enough potions, and my hyper potions and max potions are going to have basically the same effect. Oh no, actually I want another item. And that would be another ball. Guess I'll use this. Sadly, I was actually going up and looking at the Pokeball mechanics, and sadly I found out Netball doesn't just do a better job on Pokemon with a smaller level than your Pokemon. What it actually does is it has a... damn it. It has a better catch rate for literal low-level Pokemon, which is not what I came to believe. But, yeah, the formula and algorithm for it actually does show that the lower the level, the better it is, not just the lower level from your own Pokemon. I think it subtracts something from 40, like it subtracts their level from 40 and then divides that number by 10. The higher the resulting number, the better the chances of actually snagging it. Let's see here, and I think I'll throw another one. Come on, let's snag this thing. Ultra Ball, Ultra Ball, Ultra Ball, Ultra Ball. Oh, consent man, sama. Damn it. He didn't like my singing. Come on, Flame. Well, I know Flamethrower is at least going to take down Vileplume, because, trust me guys, a Typhlosion like Flame with Flamethrower, yeah, Twitch. It is no Pokemon that is going to survive it if they're weak to it. Trust me, that's just the way it works. Don't ask me why, it's just the way it works. Don't ask me why, I don't need a reason. I got my way, my own way. It doesn't matter now what happens. I will never give up the fight, long as the voice inside tells me to run and fight. It's all your bets on the one you think is right. Why I went into singing one of the theme songs from a Sonic game, don't ask me, I honestly don't know. And okay, come on Tropius, you're really starting to annoy me here. But little did I know from actually saying that song actually did have a point to it. I will never give up the fight. I will never lose the battle. I will never give up the fight. So it's up to you who's wrong and who's right. I know that wasn't the exact lyrics right there, but I don't care. I'm just rambling about random stuff because I'm a rambling man. I know there's a song about that too, but I can't rightly recall what it is. Why did I just use Smokescreen on him when I know he's just gonna... when I know he's simply gonna use Magical Leaf, which never misses? I have no idea, but whatever. It's a move that helps, I guess. Come on. One. Ah. I was hoping I'd get lucky after talking about the nest ball. And unless he chooses a different move like Shadow Rush, that's gonna do nada. You know, this guy's got enough HP left. I'm gonna use Bite, because I know a Bite is not gonna kill him even with a critical hit, and even if it gets a critical hit and then he uses Shadow Rush, I know it's still not gonna do anything. I'll use the Timer Ball, even though I know not that many turns have actually passed, which kinda sucks. Come on, let's go. Come on, Banana Tree. I like bananas. Really do. Come on. Come on, I was just eating a banana a little while ago. Well, that may not help. He may think of that as murder of his kind and them being eaten. I ate the bananas, not you. The bananas just grow on you. Unless that's like your jugular. Okay, if those bananas are like his jugular, that'd be really freaky, honestly. I honestly would be quite a bit freaked out. What tears, what tears. No, I don't care. I'm gonna use the netball. I don't really want to use anything here. I don't want his HP to get too low. I'll use a minor healing item for now, just to keep Flame alive. Come on. Let's go, netball! I believe in you too. You let me down. Why? Why you do that? I didn't mean to do it. No. Don't blame me, Beta. I blame you. You broke. You didn't capture the Pokemon. I'm just rambling here. Come on. One. This thing's gonna be Skarmory all over again. And I barely realized it used Synthesis. Wow. How did I miss that, honestly? That sucks. God, this thing's accuracy is probably horrible by now. And of course it uses Magical Leaf. I can almost guarantee if this thing tried to use Shadow Rush at this point, it wouldn't do anything at all. You know, I'm gonna throw a Pokeball. I bought some more. I'm gonna use them.
Ding ding ding. One.
Damn it. Quit making me do weird voices. Come on, let's do this. One. Get more than one, come on. At this point in the battle, I'm going to be able to use the Timer Ball and actually do really well with it. One. Come on, I still have to record now score. Wait, really? What? I looked away. What? I got her with the Pokeball? You gotta be kidding me! Ah! Fine. Fine, whatever. I'll take it. I'll take it. This power, it's beyond unreal. It's not my power, it's just the fact that your last Pokemon left wouldn't stay in a dang Pokeball. And the fact that your one Pokemon left couldn't do crap damage to me. Though NASCAR, I can guarantee, won't be the same.